I've been on a rant lately about continuous meeting chat or chat working across platforms. So let's just continue with that rant today. A few weeks ago, I did a demo on continuous meeting chat inside of Microsoft Teams and Zoom. What continuous meeting chat inside of Zoom is just that, a continuity of the meeting chat, or even more so, the meeting life cycle. There's a before, during, and after the meeting. And wouldn't it be great to schedule a Zoom meeting and then Zoom users and Teams users can actually chat before the meeting even started. And then they could chat during the meeting, and then they could chat after the meeting. Continuous meeting chat, allowing you as well as your participants to literally collaborate and communicate before the meeting even started, during the meeting, and then continue the workflow after the meeting. And it's irregardless of what client you're using. So if you want to stay in Zoom and chat with Teams users, you can do it. And if you want to stay in Teams and chat with Zoom users, you can do it. It doesn't matter. Whatever workflow works for you. So I've demoed Zoom continuous meeting chat working with Teams and Teams meeting chat working with Zoom. But there are other players in the chat field, particularly one called Slack. And if you know any Slack users, you know that that's quite the ecosystem. And once you're in Slack, you're going to stay in Slack because people love Slack chat. They love it. It's been around before Teams was even around. In fact, that's the reason Teams was invented, is because Slack was taking all the chat away. Microsoft knew they had to come up with a solution, so they came up with Teams. Regardless, Zoom still needs that continuous meeting chat to work with Zoom, of course, but it also needs to work with Teams, and it also needs to work with Slack. So let's see a quick demo of Zoom working inside of Slack. First off, I have to put my old man glasses on because the screen is small. All right, let's go. All right, so if it's not obvious, we have Zoom on the left and Slack on the right. The same concept of channels that happens in Zoom, that happens in Teams, happens in Slack. You can DM individual people, like you can see all these people that I've DM'd individually, but there's also the concept of channels. So teams that are part of a channel with lots of different people can create their own channel and chat with a team member or a colleague or a coworker that's part of that channel. So now what we're going to do is directly from this channel inside of Slack on the right side called testing, we're actually going to start a Zoom meeting. So let's start one. And in order to do anything in Slack, you better know / command. So / Zoom meeting topic is continuous meeting chat demo. All right, we're going to send that Zoom meeting to the channel. Here it is. And now it's going to call me. All right, now we've joined the Zoom meeting and we can start chatting immediately inside the Zoom meeting. We can just hit the chat button right here. And this is the chat from Zoom to Slack. And if you notice, there's a new channel inside of Slack. I'll point to it so you guys can see it on the demo. It's called the same thing that we use in our / command, that / Zoom meeting topic. And so right here, you can see there's a CMC meeting topic. It's pre-appended by Zoom to let the user know this is created by Zoom. It's the meeting topic, and then it's the date that that meeting was created. By the way, you can go ahead and change this later if you want to, but this is giving you all the information of this new channel that you just created. So let's click on it. So let's do a test message from Zoom to Slack and look at the right side. Look at that, from Zoom to Slack. It got there. Let's do the same thing from Slack to Zoom. Hopefully it gets there. Boom, it got there. So you can see now there's two-way communication between Slack and Zoom during the meeting. And we can also see the same thing from the Zoom client itself. So let's go to the Zoom client. You'll notice there's a new channel, again, created CMC demo, continuous meeting chat demo. All the chats are still there. What if we send emojis? Let's send a heart emoji. Boom, same thing. And you could also see rich text format working with bullets and numbers from Zoom to Slack and Slack to Zoom. And I just tried to send some GIFs back and forth in the meeting chat. It doesn't appear that it's actually working, but I don't know if that's a me problem or a Zoom and Slack problem. I'll figure that out later. But text, rich text, and emojis worked. What else can we try? How about files? Let's try that. So let's send a file here from Zoom to Slack and see what happens. There's a test OneDrive PowerPoint. We'll just send that. And it looks like the Slack side got it. It says test OneDrive, but it says remote. When I click on it, it says open remote in Zoom. It looks like it downloads that file from the internet, and now I can open up that file right from my browser. That's a PowerPoint of cats that I did for a demo earlier. So it looks like it kind of works. There's a couple of steps here. It's not a seamless experience, but it does work. And let's do the reverse. Let's upload something from Slack to Zoom. And that appears it didn't work at all. Let's try it one more time just to make sure. We'll upload it from the computer and we'll send a PNG file of a headshot. That doesn't appear to work either. By the way, after the meeting is over, we can go ahead and change the name of this channel to make it something that we can actually understand. So we can take this Zoom out if we want to, and we can take the date out if we want to. So that way we have saved changes. In the future, we can see that that CMC demo channel is just named CMC demo instead of Zoom and the date over it. So this is the first time I've used the Slack and Zoom integration, if you couldn't tell from the video. I can honestly say that the chat stuff worked fine. I could send text, I could send rich text, I could send emojis, but beyond that, it didn't work great. It was far from seamless. The Giphies didn't work at all. The files didn't work at all. I could send files from Zoom to Slack. I could not send files from Slack to Zoom. I honestly don't even know if that's supposed to work, but I can tell you it did not work. And this integration is spearheaded by Zoom. This is a Zoom app inside of the Slack environment, and it doesn't work without that Zoom app, that Zoom bot inside your Slack environment as well as your Slack channels. And that's how they get it to work with the CMC or the continuous meeting chat. Would anybody use it? Yeah, I mean, I guess for chatting, they would use it. Anything beyond that, collaboration doesn't seem to be its forte by any means. And just as a reminder, this is only for meeting chats. This is not for one-on-one between Zoom and Slack. This is not for channels between Zoom and Slack. This is only for meeting continuous chat that's built into the Zoom app. This doesn't require a separate license. This is just built into your Zoom app license. But if you want to do one-on-one between individuals, between Slack and Zoom, or channels between platforms between Slack and Zoom, you're going to require a third party like a Mio, for example. I did a demo on Mio and Teams last week. You can do the same thing with Slack and Zoom. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. I'm Patrick Kelly, the Tattooed Nerd.